it was just a short experience, but it was really cool what it was portraying. I had two golden guides walking on my right hand side, and they didn't look like golden guys. Like they kind of looked like just boys, just a couple of boys, but they were walking, and I was kind of like walking with them, but almost kind of behind them, like maybe like a couple steps behind them, and they were walking, and they all of a sudden they stopped, and the one on the left hand most side, which was closest to me on my right, he turned his head back and he pointed to the floor where he was standing, like next to him, and he said, "Walk with us." And so I stepped forward, and then I started walking with them. And I remember it was like, for some reason, I was almost gonna like trip over my feet or something. I don't know. Like I just was like unsure about it, and I was kind of looking at that, but it wasn't really so much walking with them so much as it was stepping up. Because before it almost looked like, I'm following them, something like that. And that's not really the idea, to be following, it's about stepping up. And so they were kind of just reminding me of that. And I wanted to share that also.
Things start to happen when they start singing the new you, don't they? Well, we all go through different scenarios to finally wake up. And so, again, for the most part, the real side experiences are giving an objective view, a bigger view, like when you go to the movies and you look at the big screen and you see what's going on. You're outside of the experience, but you're having the experience just by watching the experience, but you're outside of it and you get an objective view. So this is basically that to help us better understand what's going on in the world, and especially with ourselves and our relationship with this world, and to see what's really going on. Now, not everybody's going to agree to want to see what's going on with the world, do they? No, they don't, because it becomes scary. They want the world like they think the world should be according to them. And so this is the big challenge, to get through this and see what's really going on and how it relates to you, and to prepare yourself, you see, for a bigger view, a constant bigger view, to become more aware.
Well, I did start this, getting a team together for the educational part of this, university or awareness school, outdoor school, something, something of that nature, that I'm getting a team together and of individuals that are working on this so we can further that. And I found, everything's geared toward, waking up people and giving them an opportunity to reach their full potential, get prepared, that sort of thing, what Duane's presenting. So we talked about this for a long time. We haven't really talked about it lately, but the university, so I got a nudge to pursue this and get some people together. And not everybody's, part of this group. It's outside people too that are interested and sincere doing something. And there's I thought I'd share some quotes here, from the Indigenous people. I'm not sure if this is from Luther Standing Bear or somebody else, but how they raise their children. I might have shared this before, but it's kind of interesting how they saw getting their kids ready for life, survival. So there's some quotes here. Children develop on their own time with minimum rules. Elders may give advice that he doesn't. Let's see. Elders may give advice freely. He does not have experience in. Expertise in. Well, anyway, yeah. If you have expertise, you give advice, I guess. Okay, so another one. Children allowed to make their own decisions and operate semi-independently at an early age with freedom to experience natural consequences. Infancy celebrated by developmental milestones: first smile, first step, first word, but feel little, but they don't put a lot of emphasis on timing, you know, like traditional. The kid should be able to walk when he's a year old or whatever. That's up to the kid here, to the child. Toddlers choose when they eat, sleep. Grade school kids may choose not to attend school. Older children are permitted to travel by themselves. Let's see. Okay, here. Family core of culture with extended family. Like Indigenous people had extended families, you know, extended family went into the community raised the children. These are all ideas just to kind of whet your appetite about education and where we're going with this. Time is unstructured and adaptable. Milestones at child's own pace, emphasis on present time, not goals or what you have to do today. The land and the children cannot be possessed, just provide support to guarantee continuity. Attempt to guide or control behavior was disrespectful. Teaching through ceremonies and direct and indirect instruction, storytelling, role modeling, and danger. They include danger, you know, like give them a chance to experience that. Although keep them safe, you know, if you can. Okay, their property rights are respected, taught to be generous. Indigenous people, it was taught, the chief was the one, in a lot of these tribes where he gave away, you know, the most generous one became the chief, or, you know, at least an attitude. Compliance from children was neither solicited or anticipated. They're taught to be skillful observers and appreciate nonverbal communication. And of course, we'll be presenting or encouraging them to, you know, share their dreams and pursue that aspect of the multidimensional aspect within and without. Children are allowed to make their own decisions and operate semi-independently at an early age and to experience natural consequences. I read that. Discipline may include words of objection, ignoring the child, or forcing the child to make amends. So these, I think that's all here. Can't see anything else here, but this is kind of the idea. We're just going in that direction for the university, and whether it's online in the beginning or how we set it up. We have the true completeness courses. We have the courses set up. Duane has done a lot of that. So they're in place. So we'll just see where it goes. I just wanted to start it off and share that today. So that's it for that.